Hello, fellow hunters, and welcome back to Call of the Wild. We are continuing our adventures in Mississippi Acres, working to unlock all of the points of interest on the map, as well as grab one gold trophy animal of every type. At this point, we have the bobwhite quail, the green-winged teal, the wild hog, and the American alligator, which is pretty much the same as what we had last time. Every other animal we already had coming into this map, so okay. Let's see, I think I might go ahead and try to take that. 195. Oh, I lost it. I hit it, but I didn't get a good shot on it. That's unfortunate. Oh. Got a gator over here somewhere. Wasn't even able to get through my intro there. Well, it said there was one, but I don't see anything. Alright, well, anyways, we had all of the other animals already from other maps when we came into here, so we only have 4 different ones that we need to grab. Hopefully by the time we get to the end of the map, we will be able to grab every single one of those. The plan for today is to make our way over to this lookout point over there, assuming we're not able to do anything with this gator here. I'm going to run over this way because I'm assuming he's going to run towards the water. It's usually what they do. I wasn't able to get a good shot on him. 325. He was not a gold anyway, so... Oh, wrong key. He's not a gold anyway, so it's not that big of a deal that we didn't get him. We're going to continue moving on. So like I said, we're going to make our way down to this lookout point over here, get the bottom right portion of the map uncovered. And then after that, if we have enough time, we'll run back up here, grab this outpost, and do whatever this mission is. And then finally, now we can finally get to the loadout for today. We have the Malmer 7mm for our class 4 to 9 animals, the 243 Cuomo competitor pistol for our class 2 and 3 animals. We have the Strandberg 10 gauge executive from the recently released high caliber weapons pack. For our class 1 animals, it's packed with birdshot. We also have the 22 defender pistol in case we happen to catch a small animal out in the open. And then lastly, we have the Sunberg 454 for our self-defense option, just in case. I'll be right back. Okay, anyways, took us forever to get through this intro, but we got the loadout, we got the plan for the day, so I'm going to go ahead and run off to the lookout point over here. Alright, we've made it across the map a little bit, and this turned out to be a outpost over here, so we'll go ahead and get this unlocked and then make our way over to the lookout point in that direction. It's a very big outpost over here. Looks like some horse corrals or something. Alright, cool. So we'll run over to the lookout point over here, and I'll bring you back when we either have an animal or a nice view out into the countryside. Alright, another inside one. This one even has some some couches and a table. So, nice. Oh, and a first aid kit. Go ahead and get this one unlocked and see what's nearby. And if there's nothing nearby, we'll fast travel back over to the outpost that we started at and start working our way up in that direction. Oh, yeah, so there's nothing over here. So we're going to go ahead and fast travel here, and then we'll run over to the other outpost to the left, or to the west, and then do the mission over there. So see you guys in a minute. Alright, so I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to grab this one, but within 100 meters of us there is a male gator. I'm going to keep a lookout for movement, but realistically I don't know. Where is it? Oh, I really wish that the sound cues would show up when they're supposed to. Oh. Well, that sucks. It's super frustrating when the visual cues don't show up when they're supposed to, because it makes it very difficult to home in on anything. And because I don't have a surround sound system, it makes it virtually impossible to find them because I don't have directional audio. So while I realize that that aspect of it is my problem, at the same time, they really should fix that. There needs to be something that forces the audio cues to show up. It should not be whatever programming dependency they have that prevents it from showing up. They need to figure that out and remove it, because they should have multiple sound cues that come up regardless of if anything else is going on. This limit of one per noise is a little bit ridiculous. So that's my 2 cents on that. Take it for what it's worth. All right, we have made it to the outpost over here. There is a raccoon over here somewhere, but as is usually the case, it's hidden by terrain or brush or whatever it is that ends up being in the way. So we'll ignore that for now. As always, our primary goal is getting the map uncovered, and if we happen across animals, that's great. Boom. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and run over and do this mission over here and find out where that ends up trying to take us. Alright, this has a little gate over here, but we're over by the mission. There was some green-winged teal over there that I was taking some shots at just to see if I could possibly grab them, but the reality is that if they're too far off the ground, they're just out of range of what you can do with a shotgun, so...
Well,
or any weapon, really.
Not gonna lie, I don't make a habit of spending time here. I guess check the door? Huh. I thought it was just good old-fashioned Southern hospitality to leave your place unlocked in these parts. But who knows what kinds of valuables they've gotten there. Some of the keys are faded. Not the most robust security system. 0, 1, 4, 5, and 6. 5 factorial combinations. That's 120, and that's without repeating digits. And my students say math is pointless. Betty must know the code, right? Let's call her.
Hopefully.
Hey, Mrs. Tackett, sorry to bother you again. My counselor's out dropping off the heater, but the door is locked. Would you happen to have the key code to hand?
Unfortunately, I do not, Miss Davis. I've been out of commission so long with my neck, you understand.
Do you know who does have the code then? Mr. Ernie, maybe?
I think it's best you just leave the heater outside on the porch there. The boys will be along for the meeting shortly.
Okay, if that works for you. All the best, Mrs. Tackett.
Bye-bye now.
Best do as she says, I guess. I just wonder why they're so reluctant to give us the code.
So...
Can you take a peek inside the window there?
Huh.
That's 3 of the same damn heater. What? Let me try Betty again. No answer. Well, maybe Southerners are just super sensitive to the cold. My mama just huddled up with a blanket, but I guess she was made of sterner stuff than some of these rich folks. I don't want to think the worst. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'll mention it to Betty later.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna charge over here and see if maybe I can get these bobwhite quail before they disappear, but realistically, I don't know.
With you, rookie. There's another reason you're here. Let me show you what I'm trying to protect. Head over to the Camp Haven bunks, and I'll explain on the way.
Because bobwhite quail is one of the animals we need for our trophy wall. But I don't see anything flying around, so they probably already ran away. Oh well. Where do they want us to go? Oh, they want us to go all the way back over here? Okay. So we'll take a second and look around and just make sure that none of these bobwhite quail are just like trying to hide out and hope I go away. Oh, it's a wild hog. Also a very good movie. Switch over to our big rifle. In case we happen to see said wild hogs, because I also need that for the trophy wall too. Oh, there we go. Wild hog needs a 98.5 if we can find one of those. Okay, we'll leave that one alone. 71. Yeah, none of these hogs were particularly interesting. All right, well, let's go ahead and grab this. Since we're so close to it, we'll grab this right here. And then after that, we'll fast travel back down to here and run over to this guy. Okay, well, here we are again with an alligator close by. I'm not sure how far away the water is, but at least this time I got a visual. Oh, there we go. Come on. What the heck? I feel like I should have gotten some hits on that. That was ridiculous. What's going on here? Can I not hit them in the water like this? Huh. That's mildly annoying. All right. Anyways, onward to whatever this is, and then we'll fast travel back to the other place. I just keep getting unlucky. They always hide in the trees, which I guess makes sense, but they are close enough that I don't know. I'm used to the crocodiles where you're able to just kind of charge them and get them. These alligators seem to be a little bit more elusive than what I'm used to. So this is going to turn out to be a flag point of interest. Alright, you can go ahead and pause the video and read that. That's a little bit long for me to sit here and read myself, so go ahead and do that, and we will move on to the next thing, which is going to be fast traveling over to here and heading over to the mission objective.
They're just kids. First time away from home for most of them. Of course, it was just a case of too much sugar, right? Well, not gonna lie, that's what I told myself until parents started pulling their kids out. Health and safety concerns, wild animals. We take every measure to protect our kids. And if that wasn't bad enough, we had the worst flooding in 40 years last week. Camp Haven is almost a year old and barely hanging on. But I think there's something else going on here, and I want to get to the bottom of it. Just let's be discreet. Betty didn't want the camp opening here at all, and I don't want to give her any more reason to doubt me. It's not much, but it means everything to me to be able to do this for these kids. It's not just hunting either. It's about trust building, leadership, community. You get it. I know you do.
Okay, well, that was a nice little aside, but onward to the mission objective. Right, this is the, I guess, famous Camp Haven. I don't know how famous it is, but it's just saying. Let's see what they want us to do over here. It's going to be another one of those storylines where foul play is going on because people don't like it. Oh, this is the place where we came in. Okay, I know where we are now.
See that broken tire swing? We got lucky here. That and a few deck chairs blown off course are the worst damage we suffered. There should be some extra rope inside. Can you get it swinging again?
Oh, okay, over here. Always have to look around just a little bit.
I knew I had some lying around here somewhere.
Looks like it's starting to get late.
A tire swing and a lazy Delta summer.
Guess not.
Right, can you take a look around? I know some of the kids who reported the weird noises stayed in these bunks.
You're not going to give me a specific place to look? All right. Oh, here we go.
Well, I wasn't wrong about them being on too much sugar. Where does this lead?
I guess we'll find out.
Scorched grass. It's early summer and the ground is soaked. You remember our fire safety classes, right? Literally the first damn thing you're told. No building fires near anything flammable, grass included. If this was one of our counselors' idea of a prank, I'm gonna have to give them a talking to.
Okay, here we go.
I've barely been back here since our last session. The flooding sure hasn't helped. What's that? That's a kid's handwriting. Witches, scorched grass, a woman living in the woods. We really do have to limit their sugar intake. But there are patches of scorched grass here.
Okay. Supposed to be like a Blair Witch Project kind of thing. Okay, what do they want me to do now? Investigate the... I did. I'm confused. Okay, well, if this ends up bugging out like a lot of the other quests that we've done, then we'll just ignore that and move on with the exploring the map. Realistically, that is my primary objective. Yeah, investigate the note. And they're not telling me where to go. We saw the scorched grass, we looked at the note. Nothing in there. Okay. So I'll run back over to this other main building over here, see if anything triggers, but realistically, I'm not going to spend a bunch of time waiting on this to do whatever it's supposed to do. We have other things to get to. So, yeah. Okay, well, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do at this point. We checked out the grass over there, we looked at the note. It looks like this is supposed to advance once we look at the note, but then it didn't do anything. And I don't think there's any way for us to access that note outside of it showing up here, and it's gone now, so the trigger for it's gone. So I'm going to assume that the main quest line is somehow broken, which means that we're going to have to abandon this and just move on with what we were planning to do anyway. So I'm not sure... I think, okay, so I think what we can do is we can fast travel over here, cross the little bridge that was over here, and then run up this way towards this, which is clearly going to be an outpost because it's got a little bit of light there. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'll see you back when there's something interesting happening. Well, we're here in some cotton fields, but I brought you guys back because I'm getting some noises from some bobwhite quail. No idea if that was big or not. Didn't really get a chance to look at it before. I think I actually hit that one. We'll go back for that other one that I downed over there, but I just want to see if I can catch whatever these ones are. I don't think so. I think they flew away. The problem, one of the problems is that I'm playing at 1080p because that's all my monitor can handle. It's a 1080p monitor. So I can't really turn up the resolution, and all of this foliage, especially with small animals like that, really makes it a little bit difficult to try to find anything. So, where did I get... Well, unfortunately, I'm not... Okay, I think this... Is this my... No, that's a gray fox. Where did the bobwhite quail go? I don't remember exactly where I was when I took that last shot, so... it could be anywhere. Yeah, it was going this way. Well, unfortunately, I think we probably... Oh, never mind. Maybe it might be right here. Follow this trail this way. Because it says trot, but not really. But I'm also not seeing any blood, so... I think we might have lost it. Because it could be anywhere out here. I don't know where it is. Maybe the dog can find it, but... Yeah, I don't think so. And I don't remember where it was when we shot it. I did see it. Oh. 102. Okay, that could be good. We gotta hurry up and take this. Alright, well, I'll run over there and grab that, and then we'll head over to the outpost there. Alright, here we are with our wild hog. Alright, nice silver, got him in the neck. Unfortunately, not quite high enough to get the gold that we were hoping for, but you know, we'll get plenty more chances as we go. We need to run over to the outpost over here to get that unlocked. Maybe we'll get I have terrible memory when it comes to doing things, but I took the shot at the bobwhite quail that was heading off to the left side of us. I thought he was over there somewhere, but I never saw a body, and there's no spotting. Oh, no organs hit. Maybe the dog can find it now. Oh, what did I hit over here? Oh, this is one of the ones that I shot. Okay. So at least we'll get one of them. This is the one I hit from, like, really far away. Just a silver. I was really hoping for gold, but it is what it is. Anyways, we're going to run over here to the outpost, get that unlocked. I think we're going to go ahead and call it for the day, though. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button so the YouTube algorithm knows and sends the video out to as many people as possible. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so now so that when the next video comes out, it will show up in your feed and you will be able to watch it as soon as it becomes available. Channel members do get early access to all of my content, so be sure to click that join button, check out the list of options available there, and decide if any of those are right for you. If you're not interested in a channel membership, you can always leave YouTube's version of a tip with that thanks button. Direct contributions are greatly appreciated and a critical component to helping to turn this channel into a full-time gig, which is the dream. Lastly, we are running a GoFundMe for my mother-in-law's car that got totaled by a hit and run. She has liability only, and we're not able to get insurance to replace it. So any little bit of money helps, even just a couple bucks. If enough people do that, we can get her car replaced with something, you know, old and cheap and appropriate. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys come back for the next one, and I'll see you then.